North Korea is often known as a closed-off country where people face hardship and poverty. However, in stark contrast to this image, Chairman Kim Jong-un leads an astonishingly lavish lifestyle, surpassing even the top billionaires in the world. Rather than sharing in the struggles of his people, Kim Jong-un is reported to spend extravagantly, from hundreds of dollars for a single cup of coffee to lavish meals that cost more than a year's income for an average family. Reports also reveal details about his daily life in secretive headquarters, where the opulence and power of Kim Jong-un are clear. Chairman Kim's life not only overwhelms many, but also highlights the stark wealth disparity in the country. But that's not all. Today's video will delve into one of the planet's most secretive headquarters to see how Chairman Kim Jong-un truly spends a day. Number 9. Feces also a secret. When you think of national security, you might picture top-secret files, cutting-edge security systems, or heavily armed bodyguards. But what if I told you that one of North Korea's most closely guarded secrets is hidden right in Kim Jong-un's mobile toilet? It sounds bizarre, but the reality is that every time Chairman Kim Jong-un takes care of business, an elaborate security system follows him. Anything belonging to Kim Jong-un is considered state property, and this includes his waist. Imagine if a strand of Kurt Cobain's hair could be sold for $14,145, then a piece of waist from Kim Jong-un, the leader of North Korea, would be worth much more. A small tip for you: be careful with your golden nugget, as it might inspire international conflicts. But why would something as mundane as waist contain such valuable information? When it comes to a national leader, everything has a reason. If this golden nugget were to fall into enemy hands, not only North Korea but the entire world could be affected. It may sound like a joke, but the truth is, through waste, enemies could collect Kim Jong-un's DNA and analyze his nutritional and health status. Knowing what illnesses Kim Jong-un might have, enemies could exploit this information to disrupt the country. For this reason, North Korean leaders, especially the Kim dynasty, always carry a separate mobile toilet whenever they leave home. This toilet is not just for personal use but is part of the national security system. Wherever Chairman Kim Jong-un goes, from the US to Singapore, this toilet travels with him, ensuring that everything that happens inside is kept absolutely secure. Number 8. Escort team with 2,000 beauties. When discussing Kim Jong-un, it's impossible not to mention his scandalous personal life. Besides his other lavish pleasures, one of the most difficult to imagine is his escort team, consisting of 2,000 young women who rotate in shifts to be by the president's side every night. Their existence is believed to date back to Kim Il-sung, Kim Jong-un's grandfather. This group includes young, beautiful women meticulously selected to serve the country's high-ranking leaders. They not only possess skills like massage, dancing, and singing, but are also highly trained in intimate skills. Although Kim often publicly portrays himself as a family man, rumors suggest that his wife, Ri Sol-ju, appears with him in public merely to maintain his image, while this privileged team caters to his private needs. To maintain this team, Kim Jong-un does not hesitate to spend a large amount of national resources. In 2016, reports claimed he spent nearly $4 million on luxury items for these women. However, not just anyone can join Kim's escort team. Only those who pass rigorous selection and testing can work here. Candidates undergo comprehensive medical examinations to ensure they are in perfect health and free from any diseases. This includes blood tests, urine tests, cardiovascular checks, liver, kidney, and lung functions, as well as other tests to ensure they have no infectious or chronic illnesses. Many reports also state that the mandatory requirement is for these women to be virgins, never married, or had partners. This is one of the most controversial requirements, reflecting the strict standards the team must meet. In addition to health, candidates' appearances are also rigorously checked. They must meet specific height, weight, and body measurements, have fair skin and healthy, natural hair without dye or chemicals. They may also have to undergo physical fitness tests to ensure they can meet the physical demands of the job, including dancing, massage, and exercises to maintain their figures. Furthermore, candidates must pass psychological evaluations to ensure mental stability and confidentiality about the activities within the team. The strictest part is the background check. All candidates must undergo thorough investigations, including their family, origins, and personal history. Only those with a clean background and families loyal to the regime are chosen to serve Kim. Number 7. Movie theater at home. In addition to his pleasures with the escort team, Kim Jong-un has another equally extravagant hobby: his private movie theater. This is not an ordinary cinema, but a modern entertainment space equipped with high-tech screens, where only close friends, family, and loyal officials are allowed. Here, Kim enjoys blockbuster Hollywood films, Disney cartoons, James Bond action movies, and even South Korean TV dramas banned in North Korea. However, this cinema is not just a place for entertainment, but also a powerful propaganda tool, where Kim showcases his achievements and demonstrates his power to the country's elite. In August 2023, Kim hosted a grand party at his theater to celebrate North Korea's Navy Day. The event was unlike any other, as hundreds of sailors and officers were invited to watch a nuclear missile test video, highlighting the regime's military power. This was not just an ordinary party, but an occasion for Kim to showcase his absolute authority, earning everyone's respect. Kim's evenings often continue with other entertainment activities, including karaoke sessions. But don't think this is just harmless fun. Kim always starts with songs that praise himself, portraying himself as the leader and protector of the country. Afterwards, an 18-member female band takes the stage to perform a song written specifically for him as an ultimate tribute to the supreme leader. Number 6. The king of luxury cars and yachts. Kim Jong-un's love for luxury cars began during his studies in Switzerland, where this passion blossomed and grew. His car collection includes some of the most renowned models in the world, especially bulletproof Mercedes models and the extremely luxurious Rolls-Royce Phantom. One of the gems in his collection is the Mercedes-Benz S600 Pullman Guard, valued at around $1 million. This armored vehicle is not just for transportation, but symbolizes power, reinforced with steel, armored floors to withstand explosions, and thick, multi-layered windows to prevent bullets from penetrating. The Pullman Guard has become an indispensable part of many of Kim's important events since he came to power in 2011. It was particularly prominent during the US-North Korea summit in Singapore, where the car served as a mobile fortress protecting the leader. Not stopping there, Kim also owns a Maybach 62S, a large sedan rumored to act as a backup for the Pullman Guard, along with another bulletproof Mercedes Maybach 600. But that's not all. Kim also owns a Rolls-Royce Phantom, which he used to greet us Secretary of State Mike Pompeo in Pyongyang in October 2018. Produced in limited quantities, this Rolls-Royce is often customized to Kim's specifications, reflecting an undeniable level of class and extravagance. When not cruising in luxury cars, Kim Jong-un enjoys a lavish life at sea. The leader often sails on a 95-foot yacht named Princess 95. This yacht, worth up to $7 million, is part of the renowned LVMH brand, equipped with modern technology and luxurious interiors. The yacht's 3 spacious decks include a dining area for 10, a lavish lounge, and 4 premium bedrooms with en-suite bathrooms ready to accommodate up to 8 guests. And that's not all. Satellite images have revealed another 100-foot yacht docked next to Kim's private residence, along with a series of jet skis and a 60-meter recreational boat. You might think Kim is trying to compete with Hollywood stars in terms of luxury, and you wouldn't be wrong. Kim Jong-un doesn't limit his taste to land and sea. For further travel while ensuring absolute safety, he also owns an armored train, a mobile hotel with advanced protective systems from the outside. The interior of the train rivals luxury hotels, featuring real leather seats, bulletproof windows, and all necessary amenities for a lavish journey. And of course, it comes with bottles of wine worth thousands of dollars, showcasing a clear display of wealth. Having experienced both land and sea, how could one miss Kim Jong-un's luxury private jet? Stationed at his private airport within a mansion of over 100 square meters, this jet, known as Chame-1, is not just a mode of transport but a palace in the sky. The plane offers comprehensive entertainment services, including parks, a football field, and a crew of 50 to 60 people, ensuring that every flight for Kim Jong-un is an unforgettable, top-tier experience. And if you think this is the limit of luxury, wait until you hear about Kim Jong-un's other living habits. Keep your eyes on the screen, as more fascinating and shocking details about the leader's lifestyle will be revealed in the next part of this video. Number 5. Million-dollar meals. You might think that ruling over a poor country would require frugality. Think again, because Kim Jong-un lives a lavish lifestyle that even Paris Hilton would envy. While millions of North Koreans struggle with malnutrition, with many facing severe hunger, Kim Jong-un leads a completely different life, one marked by unimaginable opulence, even in his meals. Instead of ordinary meats, Kim's dining table is always adorned with expensive Italian prosciutto and legendary Kobe beef from Japan, known for its tender texture that melts in the mouth and rich flavor, costing between $200 and $500 per pound. This is a staple on Kim's table, symbolizing wealth and power. But where did Kim's love for Kobe beef come from? Some suggest it traces back to his childhood when he was influenced by Japanese chef Kenji Fujimoto, who served the Kim family for 13 years. Fujimoto recalls that Kim had been fascinated by sushi since he was young. "I made sushi for General Kim Jong-il at least once a week, and young Kim Jong-un always participated. He loved sushi to the point of obsession," Fujimoto shared. While sushi is a healthy choice, overeating combined with other dishes might contribute to Kim's excessive weight, an issue he is very aware of. One of Kim Jong-un's greatest passions is cheese, particularly premium Emmental. His intense love for cheese even led him to develop gout from overindulgence. This passion also drove him to send his chefs to France to learn the art of cheese making, though this has regrettably caused health problems, leading to his temporary absence from the public eye. After studying abroad, Kim Jong-un developed a taste for the world's finest foods. Fujimoto also revealed that Kim is fond of shark fin soup, a dish he enjoyed 3 times a week from a young age. Lavish banquets in North Korea are full of showiness, with expensive imported items like Danish pork, Iranian caviar, and Chinese watermelon. It's estimated that millions of dollars are spent annually just to import these luxury items for Kim's banquets. Rumor has it that Kim Jong-un drinks snake wine to maintain his vitality, hoping for a male heir after having a daughter with his wife, Ri Sol-ju. However, his excessive weight has made it challenging to maintain a healthy lifestyle and please his young wife. Although exercise isn't part of Kim's daily routine, he has a team of Russian scientists and doctors who frequently visit to provide medical care and treatments to extend his lifespan. According to the United Nations, about 40% of North Korea's population suffers from malnutrition, while Kim Jong-un enjoys some of the finest and most expensive foods in the world. Number 4. A coffee that costs a year's income of citizen. While the average North Korean earns only about $1,300 a year, Kim Jong-un starts his day with a cup of coffee that costs up to $500 per pound. This isn't an ordinary cup of coffee, but a premium blend imported from Brazil, a clear symbol of wealth and power. In 2024 alone, North Korea spent millions of dollars importing this rare and expensive coffee, creating a stark and bitter contrast to the widespread poverty within the country. After sipping his luxurious coffee, Kim Jong-un continues his breakfast with royal fare, while nearly half of North Korea faces famine. His breakfast isn't simple cereal or toast, but a lavish spread featuring delicacies from around the world. Reports say Kim's breakfast menu often includes French cheese, Kobe beef, and other high-end imports worth thousands of dollars, a stark and bitter contrast to the impoverished lives of the North Korean people. Number 3. Imported liquor is a must-have. Reports indicate that Kim Jong-un spends up to $30 million each year just on imported liquor. That's right, $30 million. It's an amount that could buy several small islands for an average person. But for Kim, it's merely his annual liquor bill to entertain his close associates and himself. What's even more surprising is that Kim drinks more liquor than an average person could consume in a lifetime. Nearly 1 million bottles of Russian vodka were intercepted at the Rotterdam port in the Netherlands in 2019, on their way to Pyongyang, a shipment meant for Kim and military officials, proving that even the United Nations had to bow to his vodka addiction. Kenji Fujimoto, the former personal chef for the Kim family, revealed that Kim's love for fine liquor has significantly contributed to his plump waistline. Kim loves crystal champagne so much that he can finish 2 bottles in one sitting, and expensive Hennessy cognac is like water to him. Can you imagine spending millions of dollars each year on Hennessy while the average North Korean can't even afford a single bottle? Well, when you're Kim Jong-un, financial balance is just a distant concept. Kim Jong-un's father, Kim Jong-il, was famous for drinking Hennessy at international summits, and Kim seems to have inherited this gene. Fujimoto even recounted that Kim once boasted about drinking 10 bottles of French wine in a single night. Yes, 10 bottles. A number that would make your liver scream, don't do it. Although this story might sound like a tale from someone who claims to have driven since age 3, it certainly makes us question the extent of Kim's indulgence. And it's not just liquor. Kim Jong-un is also known for smoking like he's eating candy. Even with North Korea's smoking ban, Kim is frequently seen puffing on high-end cigarettes like Marlboro and Dunhill, perhaps just to remind everyone that even bans must yield to him. Holding a cigarette in one hand and a glass of liquor in the other, Kim Jong-un creates a whirlwind of indulgence that perhaps only James Bond could surpass. Kim's nights are often filled with excessive drinking and eating, making it impossible for him to sleep without a large amount of alcohol. Perhaps excessive drinking is Kim's way of coping with fears of death or assassination risks. But hey, who isn't stressed when sitting in that hot seat? With all this, you can see that leading a country isn't easy, especially when you have to consume large amounts of French wine and smoke Marlboros to get through the day. Get ready to explore more about the extravagant life and unimaginable habits of the world's most unique leader. Number 2. Kim Jong-un worshipped by the people. In North Korea, Kim Jong-un is not just a leader but a divine figure, considered to transcend ordinary human limits. This image is not natural, it has been propagated through generations from Kim Il-sung, Kim Jong-un's grandfather, to Kim Jong-il, his father. They crafted a mythical narrative that the Kim family are supreme deities from birth. North Korean citizens are educated from a young age to revere their leader as a god. State-controlled media continuously reinforce this image through broadcasts depicting Kim Jong-un as an omnipotent figure capable of performing extraordinary feats, even reading people's minds. This belief instills a profound fear in the populace, where any negative thoughts could be detected and severely punished, even by death. Despite this divine image, Kim Jong-un is notorious for his ruthless control over power. One of the most shocking actions was the assassination of his half-brother, Kim Jong-nam. Kim Jong-nam, once considered the heir apparent, fell out of favor after a failed attempt to enter Japan with a fake passport in 2001. On February 13, 2017, at Kuala Lumpur International Airport in Malaysia, Kim Jong-nam was attacked with VX nerve agent, a lethal chemical weapon that killed him within 20 minutes. This assassination, allegedly orchestrated by Kim Jong-un, stemmed from the fear that Kim Jong-nam might challenge his authority. This act solidified Kim Jong-un's position as the supreme leader of North Korea. The story of Kim Jong-nam is a stark reminder of the lengths to which Kim Jong-un is willing to go to maintain his absolute power. But power is not only maintained through ruthless actions. Kim Jong-un's day is a carefully staged performance. He often appears at factories, construction sites, farms, and markets, all part of a grand propaganda campaign to show the North Korean people that their leader is tirelessly working for their welfare. Before appearing in public, Kim Jong-un undergoes meticulous preparations to ensure his image is flawless. He is always surrounded by an elite team of bodyguards trained in martial arts and weaponry, ensuring no one can threaten his safety. Interestingly, to join this team, candidates must be shorter than Kim, who is about 5 feet 7 inches tall, so he always remains the tallest in any situation. Number 1. Expensive mansions. Kim Jong-un's residence is akin to a fortress with high walls, strict checkpoints, and 24/7 surveillance cameras. His communications are encrypted to protect privacy, and he consults only a small group of trusted advisors. Security is a top priority throughout the day, with Kim Jong-un protected from potential threats through extensive measures. When traveling, he employs an intriguing strategy involving 3 identical planes, making it nearly impossible for enemies to identify which plane he is on, thus significantly reducing the risk of attack. He also changes flight plans at the last minute and uses decoy vehicles on the ground, always staying a step ahead of any potential danger. Kim Jong-un, a figure whose schedule is not determined by the clock but by the previous day's activities. While Pyongyang citizens wake to the sound of a patriotic song composed by Kim Jong-il in 2008, Kim Jong-un awakens in absolute luxury at his residence in Pyongyang. This luxurious villa, where he lives with his wife Ri Sol-ju and their children, was built in 1983 and features a 1,000-seat movie theater, vast halls, a swimming pool with a water slide, a running track, sports fields, stables, riding areas, and even shooting ranges. Beneath this magnificent residence is an underground command center, reinforced with concrete covered in iron and lead, designed for wartime operations. The villa is surrounded by electric fences, minefields, and checkpoints, and is connected to a private railway overlooking an artificial lake. Kim Jong-un's love for luxury does not end here. He owns dozens of such lavish villas, many of which are shrouded in secrecy across North Korea. Recent satellite images reveal 8 new residences being constructed in the Changwon complex in Pyongyang, a secret area near central government offices. These buildings play a crucial role in monitoring government activities, security, and military forces. According to the Daily Mail, this area now includes a new security building and vacant lots, expected to host 3 to 5 new structures. In addition to these luxurious residences, Kim Jong-un is said to own about 13 resorts scattered across the country, frequently using about half of them. Each of these resorts serves as a command center where he governs the country. In a world where control and power are supreme, Kim Jong-un not only uses luxury to satisfy personal needs but also turns it into a part of his power consolidation strategy. These indulgences are not just for pleasure but to demonstrate absolute power, making those around him continually admire and fear him. If you found today's video interesting, please like it and subscribe to support us in creating more quality content. Also, don't forget to leave a comment about the next country you'd like us to feature on our channel. Thank you and see you in the next video.